Good morning. I am E.Nalina, Assistant Professor, CSE Department in RMD Engineering College. I am going to discuss about the topic class diagram in the subject Object Oriented Analysis and Design. So what is a class diagram? So the class diagram includes the classes, interfaces and associations, and it is a static object modeling. So it depicts the classes with a model. So it describes the responsibilities of the system in a forward and reverse engineering. In the class diagram, it can visualize a domain model. So this is an example of the class diagram, how it is done. So the class diagram is represented in a rectangular box with the class name, attributes and operations. So what are the attributes? So it is a logical data value of the object. So here the attributes in this example are date, time, total, money. So it is a logical value and it has a attribute of a classifier is also called a structural property in the UML. The syntax is given here: visibility name, type multiplicity, default visibility. So that is public or private. So this is the attribute syntax and the example. Operations. So the operation is given with the declaration, name, parameters and the return type exception list. So the operation performed in the system is known as the UML operation. So method. So method is an can be illustrated in several ways that includes the interaction diagram by the details and the sequence of the messages, and in class diagram use a node symbol with a stereotyped method. So this method is the implementation of an operation which is used. Relationship between the classes. The relationship between the classes are association, generalization, composition, dependency and interfaces. So association is how the data are associated with the system. Generalization and specialization are the specialization which is included in the system. So composition and aggregation, the main difference between the composition and composition is highly strong bond between the objects and aggregation is loosely bonded with the uh, objects. A dependency, when one object is dependent on the other, when the system changes it affects the other objects, so that is known as the dependency. Interface realization. So interface is a model which connects the client and the user. So interface realization means in the classes the interfaces used for the classes and the objects.